All right. Good evening, everyone. So, ayan guys, medyo na-late yung natin, drills. Nung nakaraan kasi nag-live discussion ako, kaso ang problem, one of the reason is hindi po siya ma-print, ay ma-public. Hindi po siya ma-public ng ayos. Okay, shout out sa inyong lahat. Kumusta? Kumusta? Shout out sa viewers natin ngayon. Okay, ready na ba? So, yung usapan natin ngayon is more on review. Kumbaga, halo po siya. Meron po siyang old curriculum and meron din naman siyang new curriculum. So, that's why it is very important to para kumbaga balance lang yung drills ninyo. Take note, future LPTs, TLE warriors, ang board examination po di natin ma-predict. Kung yung board examination ba na tinake last board examination, merong chance na maulit-ulit. So, ang sagot ko po dyan is 50-50. Kasi every board examination, nire-revise po nila yan. Hindi po yan inuulit nila. Okay, so kaya ang importante, lalo na sa ating mga majorship, much better na kailangan natin is to aralin lahat ng areas ng TLE. So ayan, ito pa, may nagtatanong, Ma'am, may TOS na ba sa TLE and TLTV Ed? May TOS na ba? Possible po ba na yung mga major and technical vocational teacher education is majorship na lang ang iti-take sa board examination? It is big wrong naman. Kasi, kaya nga vocational, future LPTs, di po nawawala ang trainer's methodology, research, and other areas. Don't expect na kung food service management ang major mo is food service management lang ang iti-take mo. Merong nakahalo pa rin yan. Kaya much better na kumbaga prepared tayo sa lahat. Much better na inaaral natin lahat. Okay, so ayan. Pagdating sa majorship, kailangan 40%, professional education is 40%, kailangan po dun tayo nagpo-focus kasi secondary education tayo. Okay, so ang general education is 20%. Okay, tandaan nyo po future LPTs, once na ang ratings ninyo sa majorship is pumasok ng 50 down, hindi po talaga qualified na makapasa tayo. Kasi ilan yung percent na makukompute dyan. Okay po? So, kaya sikapin po. Ay, Ma'am Grace, kasi yung iba fail naman sa majorship, nakakuha ng 75. Kung failed ka sa majorship, ang average mo is 74, 72, wag lang bababa ng 60 down to 50. Kasi mahirap pong hatakin yan. Maliwanag po, teacher LPT. So now, we have drills, right? So by the way, it's me, Maestra Bicolana TL Itambayan once again. So ang ginamit ko po is mismong nasa Facebook account ko, which is Ma'am Grace Educational Channel. So yung pinaka Facebook page po natin is Maestra Bicolana TL Itambayan, which is doon po sa Facebook page na yon, doon po makikita lahat ng drills for a Friday. Available po yan sa mga nag-avail po ng majorship. And then, YouTube channel is Maestra Bicolana TL Itambayan. So, sa YouTube channel po, di ba, sa Facebook kasi, pag naka-live ka, may expiration. Minsan di nyo na mabuksan, di nyo na makita. Kaya pagkatapos ng drills, nire-record ko po ito para may upload sa YouTube channel. In case na gusto nyong balikan, mababalikan nyo pa rin po. Okay, shout out kay Ma'am Rizaga. Ayan si Ma'am future LPT na po siya. Way back 2023 or 2024. LPT na po siya. And then, shout out kay Ma'am Christine May Berzosa Balukbar. Yes po, itong live natin ngayon is free. Okay. So now, let's start with the question number 1. Huwag na nating patagalin. Okay, so this is Drills for Technology and Livelihood Textbook Education. Kailan ba ito? During for incoming September 2025 board examination. Okay, question number 1. Horizontal line are best drawn using this instrument. Okay, ano teachers ang keyword ninyo from the word horizontal lines? Ito dito nawawala sa board examination. Is it a T-square? Saan natin ginagamit si T-square? Saan si ruler? Saan si triangles? And what about the meter stick? Saan siya ginagamit? Again, the question is, horizontal line are best drawn using this instrument. A, T-square. B, ruler. C, meter stick. And triangle is letter D. Okay, so what is the best answer here? In question number 1, is it A, B, C, or D? Is it Charlie? Is it Alpha, Beta, or Delta? So, ayan. Anong sagot? Nakikita po? Okay, anong sagot sa question number 1? Horizontal lines. O, isa-isahin na natin. Sabi ng iba, ruler. What about the others? Is it a ruler kaya? Okay. Teachers, it is horizontal line are best drawn using this instrument. Sabi ng iba, ruler daw. Sabi ng, okay, teachers, ano bang tamang sagot? Okay, unahin natin si ruler. Uunahin ko si ruler, ha? Okay, shout out kay Sir Mark Day Vargas. Okay, don't worry. Meron po ako mga free because this is one of my orgulyo. Orgulyo talaga sa Tagalog. Okay, kumbaga, advocacy. Okay, this is my advocacy na meron tayong free live for the TLE drills. Okay, teachers, i-emphasize natin, lagi niyong tatandaan, si ruler po ginagamit natin saan? Saan ginagamit si ruler? It is used for linear measurement. Okay, makinig ha. Saan ginagamit si ruler? Ginagamit natin ito for linear measurement. O, di ko na isusulat ha. Basta linear measurement, makinig and then isulat na lang. I-notes na lang yung ruler kasi yung mouse ko medyo nagloloko. Ayan. Ulitin ko, ruler is used for the linear measurement. Ayan. So, ginagamit natin ito sa drawing especially for the straight lines. Okay, ano ang keyword sa ruler? Straight lines. O basta straight lines. O ganyan, straight lines. Yan po ang function ni ruler. What about naman si triangles? Ayan. Saan po ba natin ginagamit si triangles? Di ba si triangles, we will use this saan? Sa mga vertical. Okay, vertical drawing. Pwedeng vertical, pwedeng O. O, BO. Tandaan ha, ruler, they will use for the linear measurement, especially for the straight line. And triangles naman, ginagamit natin ito for the vertical and oblique lines. Yun yung si triangle. What about naman yung tinatawag nating T-square? Okay. The answer here is T-square. Teachers, not a meter stick. T-square, siya po ang ginagamit natin for the horizontal lines. It will serve as a guide for a triangle. Nagsiserve po siya as a guide for a triangles when the drawing the other lines of the measurement. Okay po. So that's why T square is the correct answer. Si meter stick naman, they will use for different types of measurement. Okay po. So kung mag-aano tayo ng inches, ng centimeter, ng millimeter, you will use a meter stick. Right? So ayan, anong sagot? The answer is, nakikinig po ba? Okay, the answer is T square. Okay, tandaan, ulitin natin. Ano nga po si triangles? Triangles, they will use with what? Vertical and oblique lines. Si meter sticks, ang ginagamit natin kung ang measure natin is talks about inches, millimeter, and centimeter. What about si ruler? Ginagamit natin for the linear measurement, especially yung straight line, si T-square. Saan natin gagamitin si T-square? For the horizontal line. Bakit? Siya yung nagsiserves as a guide for triangle. Naunawaan po. Okay, future LPT, sana naintindihan niyo po yung ibig kong sabihin. By the way, shout out kay, okay, mag-shout out ako sa lahat ng nakikinig. Shout out kay Sir Calibien o Zenar Papauran. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong with your name. Christine May Berzosa, Remabel, Linmore, Joy, Geraldine, and also Amara Lastrolo. Okay. Yung iba, sino to? Ako, Hasna Abdullah. Ayan. So, yung iba di ko na shout out. Shout out na lang sa lahat ng viewers natin. So, tatandaan po yung mga keywords sa teachers. Okay, future LPTs, question number 2. The drawing pencils of a draftsman is graded of softest. Pag sinabing softest, ano yan? Siya ba yung malambot? Ayan. The drawing pencils of a draftsman is graded the softest, medium, and hardest. Which of the following grade is the softest? Anong grade ba ang pinakamalambot? Yun yung hinahanap natin. A, 6B, B, HB, C, 3B, and letter D is 9H. Okay. Ano ang tamang sagot? Ayan. Pinaka grade is the softest. Pinaka. Tingnan natin yung sagot ng karamihan. Okay. So, ayan, teachers. The drawing pencils of draftsman is graded the softest, medium, and hardest. Which of the following grade is softest? Pinaka malambot. Ayan. Alin dito ang pinakamalambot? Okay, tingnan natin. I-ratio naman natin to mamaya. Don't worry. Okay, dito po sa drills ni Ma'am Grace, lagi niyong tatandaan, future LPTs, much better na nagkakamali kayo. Why? The more na nagkakamali kayo, the more na nare-retain sa knowledge ninyo yung mga pinag-aaralan ninyo. Ang importante po is masanay yung utak natin kung paano i-eliminate yung tamang sagot, paano natin aatakihin yung analyzation method, especially yung metacognitive skills. Yun yung pinaka-importante dito. Ayan, add one out. Ayan. Add one out. So, teachers, kung ang hinahanap is softest, take note ha, si Ma'am Grace hindi po tumitingin agad sa pinakatamang sagot. Hinahanap ko agad si mali. Ano ang mali dito na di dapat natin isagot? Unang tatanggalin natin, teachers. Ang unang tatanggalin natin dito si letter D. Bakit? Si 9H po ang pinaka-hardest. O, tandaan ha. Pinaka-hardest si letter D. O, basta hardest yan. Again, ulitin ko ang unang tatanggalin. Si letter D. Kasi si letter D is pinaka-hardest. What about si HB? Ayan. Ma'am Grace, saan po nakalagay si HB? Si HB, tatanggalin ko po ulit. Pangalawang i-eliminate natin, tatanggalin si B. Si HB po is pang-ilan yan? Doon sa medium. Pang-ilan? Pang-5. Teacher. So, kung si HB is pang-5, nasa category po ito ng medium sa type of pencils. Basta medium yan ha. Again, ulitin ko, si 9H eliminated kasi siya yung pinaka-hardest. Si letter B naman, si HB, pang-5 siya doon sa medium. Ngayon, may dalawa na lang tayong napipili or natitira, which is si 6B and si letter C is 3B. Ngayon, ang tanong, balik tayo sa pinaka-main question. Which of the following grades is the softest? Pinaka-malambot, pinaka-soft. Okay. Ano ba ang pinaka-soft? Is it A or B? Tingnan natin ang sagot ng madlang people. Okay. Ayan, very good. Sa mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot, hindi ko maisa-isa at maraming ko-comment. Okay, very good. Teachers, the answer is letter B. Letter B. Letter A. Sorry. Letter A is the correct answer. Kasi siya yung pinaka malambot. Si A. Bakit si letter C is wrong? Pang-ilan si 3B? Sa pinaka, sa softest. Pangalawa. Okay, pangalawa si letter 3B. O, pakita ko sa inyo ha. Teachers. Sa softest po, una po dyan is 2B. Sunod is 3B. Sunod ng 3B is 4B. Sunod niyan is 5B. O, ang last po is si 6B. Yan yung pinaka-last, pinaka-soft. Si letter A. 6B. Okay. So, ito naman si HB, pang ilan yan? Pag sinabi nating medium, kasi nasa medium range si letter B. Meron tayong 3H, meron tayong 2H, merong H, merong HB, merong B. Yun po ang nasa medium sa medium na types of graded of the pencils. So pagdating sa hardest naman po or hard, they will start with 4H, 5H, 7H, 6H, 8H, and 9H. So, at least, inisa-isa natin. Ulitin ko, si 9H sa yung pinaka-hardest. Si 3B, pangalawa sa malambot. Si HB, pang-5 sa medium. Okay, si 6B, siya yung pinaka-malambot. Okay, maliwanag po, na-gets? Okay, let's proceed to the question number 3. A drawing instrument that serve as a guide in drawing. O ayan, nagsiserve naman daw siya as a guide in drawing, especially for the vertical and diagonal lines, as in triangles. It is generally used in drawing horizontal line. Which one is it? Ano daw dito? Sa 4. Si letter A is triangular scale. Si letter B is the T-square. And si letter C is triangle. And letter D, French curve. I hope teachers, walang magkakamali dyan kasi na-discuss ko yan sa unang question. Diba? O drawing, in-rephrase lang. Kumbaga, iniba lang yung terminology ng question na yan. A drawing instrument that serve as a guide and drawing vertical and diagonal lines in triangle. Nabanggit yan kanina. It is generally used in drawing horizontal line. Nabanggit ko yan kanina. Totoo naman kanina nabanggit ko ng triangle is ginagamit natin. I-analyze natin ng maayos. 'Di ba sabi ko kanina, may sinabi ko doon kanina teachers na it is used for drawing horizontal lines and serve as a guide for triangles when drawing other kinds of line. Siya yung nagsiserve. Pwedeng gamitin natin sa iba't ibang uri ng lines. Ano yun? Sino yun? Ayan. Sino siya? Si triangle ba? Si triangular scale? Si T-square? All right. Thank you so much sa lahat ng nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay, tingnan natin. Ayan. Tandaan nyo po, teachers, ha? Si Ma'am Grace, hindi po ako nakapag-attend ng review center. Why? Anong reason? Bakit during my time, di ako nakapag-attend ng board, ng review center? One of the reason is lack of money. Wala akong, kumbaga, wala akong financial to support the review center. Ang unang ginawa ko po noon, since nagtuturo po talaga ako sa private school, I decided na kunin yung subject sa TLE, which is nakakapag-review naman ako kasi nasa new curriculum naman noon. And then that time, ang afford ko lang po kada sahod is yung mga tinatawag nating review materials na nabibili sa Shopee. Okay. So, ang libro po na pinag-reviewhan ko talaga, na libro na nabili ko sa Shopee is the Met Reviewer 2020. So, sa old curriculum po yun, pero bumili po ako ng new TOS, new curriculum. Okay, so kaya ang nangyari po during that time, na-review ko po silang dalawa, old and new. At least po, ready tayo sa board exam. Pero kung kayo may kakayahan na mag-attend ng review center, why not? Kasi sa review center, sometimes nagpo-focus sila sa professional education and general education, and try to watch a pre-drills sa mga nag-live din. Okay, try to watch in Gurong Pinoy, Sir Melvin Buracho, sa mga TLE majorships, si Sir Mix Buban, sino pa? Si Sir Chan, si Sir Dexter. Pwede kayong manood doon. Kumbaga, na lang, makakuha kayo ng another idea or another insight. Okay. If ever naman hindi kayo satisfied sa mga drills, try to, be humble, try to research kung bakit ganito yung naging sagot. Pero yung kayo sa comment section, hindi po okay yun. Okay? So, pwede kayong mga manood doon. Okay po? So, ayun teachers, the answer here is B. Iniba lang yung terminology. Teachers, iniba lang naman yung terminology. A drawing instrument that serves as a guide, drawing vertical and diagonal lines as a triangle. It is, di ba ang tanong, it is generally used in horizontal line. Tingnan niyo yung question number 1, horizontal line. Di ba? Minsan, titingnan niyo yung last question. Which of the following dito tayo. It is generally used in drawing horizontal lines. Which one is it? Kasi minsan, yung unang tanong, malilito tayo, ay, si triangle, kasi nasabi ni Teacher Grace kanina, vertical and diagonal. Oblique triangles. O may vertical na narinig, baka si triangle. So, pagpo-focus tayo dun sa last question. It is general use in drawing horizontal line. The answer is T-square. Okay? T-square. Bakit po mali ulit si triangle? Tandaan niyo po, teacher, triangle are used for drawing vertical and oblique. Tandaan lang si B and O. Ano si B? It is vertical. Ano si O? It is oblique lines. Commonly types of triangle. Anong mga commonly types of triangle, teacher? Kung naaalala nyo, they have 30 by 60 degree. Merong 30 by 60 degree. Ano pa? Aside of that, meron din silang 45 by 90 degree. Okay, yan yung types of triangle. Okay. Sa triangular scale naman, teachers, ginagamit siya as a measurement naman. Triangular scale po is used to reproduce the dimension. Okay? Siya naman yung nagre-reproduce of the dimension of an object. Pwede po nating i-full size, pwedeng i-reduce or i-enlarge to some regular proportion. Yun po ang tinatawag nating triangular scale. Okay. What about si French curve? Anong purpose ni French curve, teachers? Di ba ginagamit natin sa French curve? Saan? Saan? Sige nga po, it is a curve ruler. Ibig sabihin, ano nga siya French curve? Curve ruler. It is a type of ruler, teachers. So, ibig sabihin yan, ito yung kilala bilang isang irregular curve. Saan natin ginagamit si French curve? Ginagamit natin ito for the drawing curves except a circle and arcs. Okay? Dinagamit natin ulit sa curves except sa circle and arcs. Okay? Teachers, I hope natuto kayo rito. Okay, next. Okay. To complete, describe a cone. Ayan. To complete, describe a cone, sphere, and rectangular pyramid, the number of views needed is blank. O para makumpleto daw yung cone and sphere, especially the rectangular pyramid, ilang view ba ang kailangan natin? Is it alpha 1? Is it beta 2? Is it Charlie 3? Or is it letter D 6? So teachers, what is the answers? Ayan. Yes po, makakahabol pa po kayo. Okay. So no worries. Hanggang sa nagla-live ako every evening, attend lang kayo ng attend. Pwede nyo itong mapanood ulit kung gusto nyo, yung mga hindi makahabol sa mismong YouTube channel. Okay. Very good. May nakita akong tamang sagot. Very good. The answer is 2. Ayan. Pero teachers, okay, 2 is the answer. Why? 2 yan for, kumbaga, for the requirements for the orthographic view para makumpleto po yung exact shape and size of an object, the completely described of the pyramid, you will answer 2. Pero, teachers, tatandaan nyo po, there are 6 principles views that an object may be represented, okay, in a drawing. But, it is rarely required to be drawn. Makikita nyo is described, completely described, di ba? So, ayan teachers. So, the most combination are 3 views, namely, ano yung mga common combination pagdating sa technical drafting? Okay, anong pinaka-commonly? Ito po yung tinatawag nating top, aside of top view, meron tayong tinatawag na front view and right side view. Yan yung pinaka nakikita natin, pero 6 talaga sila. Pero kung ang tinatanong is completely described of a cone, sphere, and rectangular pyramid, ang isasagot nyo po is si 2. Kasi tumutukoy na po ito saan? It requires a minimum of 2 orthographic views to show the exact shape and size of an object. That's why B is the correct answers. Next. This line is projected as a shorter line in a drawing. Again, this line is projected as a shorter line in a drawing. Anong sagot? Shorter line daw, oh. Shorter line in a drawing. Inclined ba ang tawag dito? Is that a vertical? Is that a curved line? Is that a horizontal line? So, teacher, you decide. What is the correct answers? Yung pusa ko nangungulit, oh. Okay. So, what is the answers? Okay, sabi ng iba, Teacher Grace, it is inclined line. So, what about the others? What about the others? Okay. So, alam ko mabibitin kayo sa drills ko ngayon. So, bukas naman another drills. May tinatapos kasi kong trabaho. So, I decided na makapag-drills tayo and then sinisettle ko din lahat ng ng schedule para makapag-drills ako sa inyo. Okay, teachers? Very good. The answer is palakpakan yung mga nakakuha ng sagot. Palakpakan ng sarili. Okay, yung mga medyo sumablay ngayong gabi, aralin ulit. Okay, wag maano sa mga nagsasagot ng tama. Okay, so much better na nai-enhance kayo for kung paano umatake ng question. Okay, teachers, the answer is incline. Okay, thank you so much sa lahat ng nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Dapat, teachers, within 1 minute, nakasagot na po kayo sa bawat question. Tandaan, ang board examination is oras ang kalaban natin dyan. Kung na-drain tayo pagdating sa professional education, what about kaya pagdating sa majorship? Nung nagtitake ako, teachers, ng board examination, pagdating sa majorship, inaantok na ako. Di ko malaman kung inaantok ako kasi masakit ulo ko, plus nilalagnat pa ako. Yung lagnat ko nun sa ilalim. Okay. So, teachers, bakit po, Ma'am Grace, inclined line? Tandaan niyo po, in the principle of orthographic projection po, it say that a line is inclined to a plane of projection. Okay po, teacher. So that's why we have a projection of the plane shorter than its true length. Okay po, shorter than its true length. So nasa principle po yan ng ng orthographic projection ng ortho. Kaya si letter A is the correct answers. Next. Boxing method. Ito. Boxing method is the most widely used method of drawing an blank. Ang boxing method, saan ba natin ito ginagamit kadalasan? Sa isometric drawing ba? Sa pictorial drawing ba? Sa mechanical drawing ba? Or sa letter D? Is it a perspective drawing? So, teachers, what is the answers? Ayan, what is the answers? Ulitin natin. Boxing method is the most, siya yung pinaka widely used method na ginagamit natin for drawing. Saan siya pasok? Is it the isometric drawing, pictorial, mechanical, or perspective? So, teachers, eliminate natin. Ayan. Sinong i-eliminate natin, teachers? Ulitin ko. Sinong eliminate natin agad? May parehas po dito. Si pictorial drawing and perspective drawing. Same thought po ito. So, kaya ligwak po si perspective drawing and pictorial drawing. Kailangan nakikita ito by the naked of the eye. Si pictorial and perspective drawing. Right? So ngayon, may dalawa na lang. Choose the best. Anong sagot? Ang boxing method po is ginagamit natin for isometric drawing. Teachers, hindi po for mechanical drawing. Lagi niyo pong tatandaan, teachers, na ang boxing method, it is the starting point of all isometric drawing. Ibig sabihin po niyan, once the overall isometric from a block in the correct dimension po, it is the actual shape. Nasa actual shape po siya, teachers. So that's why yung object niya po can be drawn with a less chance of error. Kaya ginagamit si boxing method sa isometric drawing. Okay po ba, teachers? So A is the answer. Next question. Meron tayong two intersecting lines which form right angles are called. Again, two intersecting line which form right angles are called. Saan siya pasok? Straight line, parallel line, perpendicular line, or ito yung tinatawag nating tangent line. So, what is the answers? Ayan, dito tayo. Two intersecting lines which form right angles are called A, straight lines, B, parallel lines, and letter C, perpendicular lines. Ayan. Tingnan natin kung sino makakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay, shoutout sa lahat ng TLE warriors dyan na nakikinig. Shoutout sa viewers natin. Ayan, may actually, wala pa akong nakikitang tamang sagot. Two intersecting lines. Are you sure it is a straight line? It is a parallel line? Are you sure? Teachers, i-analyze ng maayos. I-analyze natin ng maayos. Okay. Is it a perpendicular? Is it a tangent? So, i-relation naman natin yan. Kung saan natin ginagamit yung mga yan. Okay, shout out kay Ma'am Leonola Rosario Ruiz Guillermo. Yes, very good. You got the correct answers. Yeah, the answer is, teachers, perpendicular lines. Si tangent, walang kinalaman dyan dito sa tanong. Okay, kaya eliminated si tangent. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin si straight line tsaka si parallel line. Bakit po mali si straight line? Bakit mali si parallel lines, teachers? Bakit kaya? Okay, lagi niyo pong tatandaan, teachers, okay po, na ang tinatawag nating straight lines, ito po ay, ano siya? It is the shortest distance. Okay? Ang straight line po is the shortest distance between 2 points. Again, ulitin, straight line, it is a shortest distance between 2 points. 2 points. Okay, shortest distance between 2 points. Si parallel lines naman, it is the same plane. Okay, parehas po sila. Which is, it will not meet no matter what or no matter how long you extended it. Right? So, kaya si parallel, kung sa straight line po, teachers, ang ano nito is the shortest distance between 2 points. Si parallel line naman po, ito po yung tinutukoy natin na same plane which will not meet no matter how long you extended it. Okay, so that's why si letter C is the correct answer. Kasi pag ang hinahanap natin is two intersecting line which form right angles, tawag po doon is perpendicular lines. Now, we proceed this. O ito, walang magkakamali dito ha. A polygon is classified according to the number of sides. Tama naman. Iba-iba yung types of polygon. May pentagon, nonagon, dodecagon. O kaya, ilang sides ba ang merong mga yon? So, ang tanong naman is four-sided of polygon. Si pentagon ba siya? Si quadrilateral, hexagon, or octagon? So, teachers, what is the answer? Walang magkakamali dito, teachers, ha? A polygon is classified according to the number. Okay, according to the number of sides, what do you call a four-sided polygon? Ano ang tawag doon? Is that a pentagon? Pentagon ba, teachers? Is that a hexagon? Is that a octagon? O ito ha, very simple question. sa board exam. Kung ganito ang tanong sa board exam, may magtatap ng TLE major. Okay, wala pa akong nababalitaan na nagtatap 1 na TLE major. Ayan, teachers. Wala pa. So, sana may mag-top sa majorship natin. Okay, very good. The answer is quadrilateral. Okay, walang sasagot ng pentagon dyan, teacher, ha? Anong sagot? Quadrilateral. Pag sinabi nating four-sided, the answer is quadrilateral. Si pentagon, ilang side si pentagon? Sige nga, balik tayo sa geometry kasi sa geometry ito dinidiscuss. Si pentagon, ilang side? 5. 5 si pentagon. Si hexagon, ilang side si hexagon? 'Di ba 6 side? Hexa, kaya nga hexa kasi nasa 6 side siya. How about octa? Teachers, octa 8. 8C, letter D. Ang 4 side, si quadrilateral. Okay? Kung si pentagon is 5 side, hexagon is 6, si octagon is 8. Since ang tinatukoy is 4-sided of polygon, the answer is quadrilateral. Na ituturo to way back sa high school, geometry ang subject. Types of polygon, mga shapes. Ayan, how many meters in 30 feet? Ayan, teachers. How many meters in 30 feet? Aray, may nag-ano. Ilan? Okay, very good. Ayan, teacher, how many meters in 30 feet? Ilang meters daw ang 30 feet? Teachers. $12 meters? Ayan. Shout out kay Sir Mark Anthony Almasco. You got the correct answers. Teachers, madali lang po ang conversion ng meters. Di ba naka-feet siya? Tandaan niyo po, teachers, to convert feet po, especially in meters, you will, kumbaga you will multiply the length by 0.30. Okay. So, and then, para i-convert naman natin into meters, kailangan i-divide natin into 0.30 ulit. So, that's why the answer is, letter C. Letter D. Letter D. 9 meters. 9 meters is the correct answer. Letter D. Conversion method. So, by the way, next discussion, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung proper computation when it comes sa conversion. Kasi sa majorship natin, sa food service management, importante po na alam natin yung major conversion, especially yung may mga cup, conversion ng cups, so tablespoon, may mga ganong bagay na scenario. So, dito po, teachers, the answer is 9 meters. Okay? The answer is 9 meters. Okay. And next, last, nabitin kayo, teachers. Bukas, dadamihan ko yung tanong kasi kumbaga, may tatapusin pa akong activity. In the lettering, which kind of letters do you use when the space is limited? Anong gagamitin ninyo, teachers, kung ang lettering is space limited? A, is it optimized? B, is it unextended? C, compressed? Or letter D, simple. So what is the answers? Anong sagot? Tingnan natin. O pag space is limited. Ayan. Very good. Teachers, lagi niyong tatandaan, pag space limited po ang tinutukoy, the answer is compressed. Kasi kailangan nating i-compress kasi may limit lang yung spacing niya. Pero pag ang tanong, ganito, it is the types of letter or it is a kinds of letter, kumbaga, sinasabi natin, it is a kind of letters, normally letters, use the space is wider than normal. Gamit natin wider than normal, extended na po yun. Kasi ang extended letters po are the letters wider than the normal letters. And are used, ginagamit po natin sa extended letter for what? When the space to be used is wider than a normal. So teachers, lagi nyo pong tatandaan, pag space limited ang tinutukoy sa question, compress ang sagot. So teachers, thank you so much po sa panonood. Ayan, once again, it's me, Maestra Bicolana TLE, Tambayan as your service. So by the way, teachers, tomorrow, I try to discuss a professional education. Follow that is the majorship. Okay, so itatry ko na mag-discuss sa inyo kahit paunti-unti, pahapya kumbaga sa professional education kasi dapat nagpo-focus kayo kasi ang general education kadalasan na tanong dyan, kung magaling kayo sa memorization, yung mga napag-aralan, yung mga elementary tayo, elementary days, high school days, bidang-bida dyan si Rizal, minsan naman may time na wala si Rizal sa question. Okay, minsan napapaisip na lang kayo, saan ba kinuha ni PRC yung question? Diba? Minsan napapaisip kayo, nag-review ako, so dinami-dami ng review ko. Bakit ni isa walang lumabas? Teachers, tandaan, di po natin ma-predict kung ano ang lalabas ng board examination. Kahit review center yan, di yan alam. Kasi hindi naman sila ang gumagawa ng exam. Ang gumagawa ng exam is PRC. Okay, so di natin ma-predict kung yung mga na-exam ba last year is i-recycle or i-replace lang yung mga terminologies na gagamitin. So anong gagamitin? Kaya tayo nagre-review to enhance our metacognitive skills kung paano natin aatakihin ang exam. Wag na wag kayong maniniwala sa salitang taasan nyo sa general education, taasan nyo sa professional education. Bakit? Paano kung 50 kayo sa sa majorship nyo? Did you think pasado kayo? Hindi. Kaya ang aim nyo, i-mindset nyo po sa knowledge ninyo na pag magti-take ng board examination, all the subject, professional, general education, especially our majorship, kasi pinakamahirap na iti-take natin ito. Mag-focus po kayo dyan. Okay, hindi po pero ang board examination. Okay po. So, yung mga nag-ano naman, may mga trabaho katulad ko nung nag-take ako way back September 2023, magkaroon kayo ng time management. Sacrifice is the best. Bakit? Ako, grabing sakripisyo ko nung pinagsabay ko, naka-full time akong nagtuturo, tapos nagre-review ako, tapos hindi naman ako nag-enroll sa review center. Actually, I'm a self-review. Pero I proud to say, pasado ko sa board. Okay, naipasa ko. Okay, ang board examination is, kumbaga, kailangan nyo ng sakripisyo at puyat. Kung gustong mag-top, continue ang pag-aaral. Pero wag naman yung parang mabuang-buang na tayo. Inay ko, pakaaral. So pag masakit na ang ulo, try naman na lumabas-labas kasi masakit. minsan may mga time na yung puspusan tayo ng aral. May time na minsan yun pa yung mga nagiging failed sa exam. Kasi pag kinabahan, puspusan ka sa kakaaral, pag upo mo sa upuan, kumbaga, na mental block ka, lahat ng pinag-aralan mo, nawala sa isip mo. Wala. Useless yan. Okay? Kaya dapat pag uupo ka sa upuan, just pray. Wag naman po yung tipong puro lang tayo pray, walang action. Okay? Kailangan may action para pinakikinggan tayo ni Lord. Okay? Tsaka, wag kakalimutan ng pasalamatan ng sarili kasi tayo ang nagsasakripisyo. Okay po? Thank you so much. Yun lang po yung may advice ko sa inyo. Set a time. Kung may mga friend kayo, try to, kumbaga, payment technique, yung Q&A, question and answer sa mga ka-colleagues mo, ka-classmate mo, para na-retain sa knowledge natin. General education, it is very effective. Mnemonics. Ayan, pinaka-importante ang mnemonics sa, kumbaga, sa general education. Professional education and also majorship, aalisin ang memorization and application, especially the metacognitive skills. Okay, laban, TLE Warriors. Ayan, shout out sa inyong lahat. Hanggang sa muli. Bukas, kita-kita ulit tayo sa aking live streaming. So, they compose of professional education and our majorship. Thank you so much and bye. Okay, tulog na. So, by the way, sa mga nagtatanong po kung saan nakikita, nakalagay naman na po dyan YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, Maestra Bicolana TL Tambayan. Sa page ko po, i-search nyo lang Maestra Bicolana TL Tambayan. Same po ng YouTube channel ko. And then, sa mismong Facebook account ko po, kadalasan itong ginagamit ko, Ma'am Grace Educational Channels. Don't forget ang food service management kasi ngayon, until tomorrow, technical drafting tayo. So, pasunod-sunod po yan, itatakel natin. Okay, by area. So, wala pang set ng schedule. Kasi after technical drafting, ang kasunod po niyan is entrepreneurship or basic math. So, sunod ko yan. Sunod yan is electronics and electricity, followed by food, and then the other areas of TLE majorship. So, ang bubugbugin po natin na re-reviewin yung research, ICT, AFA, and trainer's methodology. Meron po yan. So, ang mga yan, yung curriculum, part na yan ng August or mga August na yan bago mag-take ng exam. Kasi pag pumatak ng September, gusto kong kahit 2 beses or 3 beses makapag-final coaching ako sa inyo. Okay. Thank you so much, teachers. And if you want to join, di pa ako nag-start sa private GC kasi kulang pa naman po tayo. Isa pa lang yung enrollees. So, ganun pa rin. Same nung mga past, it is composed of 250 pesos. Sa private po yan. So, ibig sabihin, nakapokus po tayo niyan starting 1 to 5 p.m. Okay, ang drills natin, Monday and, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, afternoon session tayo, 1 to 5 p.m. Okay po. So, available po yan sa mga nag-avail po ng majorship. So, mag-start po tayo to drills in our majorship pag dumami na yung enrollees. Thank you so much. Habang naghihintay po yung iba na nakapag-enroll na, manood muna po kayo ng pre-live natin. Okay po? At least ma-refresh yung knowledge natin sa sa isipan natin. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Laban, TLE Warriors.